I feel passionate about how people communicate and trying to understand the different ways that people do that. For me, how people communicate is much more about their bodies, about the ways in which they look at one another. We touch things and we touch our friends, our families, objects all the time. Sometimes we don't even really understand why we're kind of reaching out to touch something or somebody. But it's a kind of first sense that we have as human beings. So I'm very interested in these below the radar ways of communicating, and touch is kind of like my final frontier, if you like, that isn't yet fully articulated through the digital technologies we have, but will be. One thing that we're doing is engaging with different kinds of technologies, so the tactile internet, touch in a VR environment, looking at tangible technologies, wearables, so that we can really identify what the social problems are and then look at how we can inform the design of those to really power their impact. The Institute of Education has an expert group of people looking at how people communicate, but the Institute is also a faculty within UCL, and we're collaborating with colleagues there to explore how they think about touch. They're doing some work around industrial robots, so we can kind of come in and explore that communicative environment. Where we'd like to see this going is that we're situated well enough within the digital touch development landscape that our findings can input into the development of new technologies. Also, we can intervene to help ensure that really bad design decisions aren't made about how people communicate. Digital touch technologies are at an emergent stage where in the next 10 to 15 years, they're going to transform the ways we communicate.